What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rat Report. Yours truly, Vic XL.
And your boy, Chi.
What does your shirt say?
It says Green Machines, hashtag we do this.
What does that
So
mean?
this was my son was on a basketball team when he was a jit. And this was his team. They were called the Green Machines.
Were they pretty good?
Shout out Coach Marley. Shout out my dog, Coach Marley. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't get the chip, you know what I'm saying? But they got run up. They were second.
Your son can ball?
No. I mean, he was at one point because he was developing and he was getting better, but you know, he hasn't played in years, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, it left off where it was at, you know. So
can you ball?
Hell no. Hell no. Never been able to. Ever. I was a football guy, man. I played football.
Not even
now,
as
on the field, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? When I was on the field, that's a whole different story. But I actually tried out for the basketball team. My freshman year, got booted the first day. Got cut the first day, bro. First day of tryouts, bro. I got cut. Yeah, it wasn't happening. I can't do shit with my left.
What made you try out?
I just wanted to try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never played basketball a lot besides in my backyard. You know, up in New York, the park was up the road. You know what I mean? But as a kid growing up, we weren't allowed to go up there because there was a bunch of craziness going on up there. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't able to go up there. So I never went to the basketball courts really. But we had a board, a piece of plywood that my grandfather had just sitting out because he used to do a lot of different woodwork and all that. He was actually working on the garage. And when he got the front done, he put up a basketball. Well, he put up the plywood, and then literally no bullshit, bro. The milk carton, the milk crate. For real. And you know what I'm saying? We used to shoot around back there and stuff. But that's really it. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were kids running around in Queens, man, we played football in the street. We played kickball. We played stick ball. You know, stick ball is just baseball with a stick and a tennis ball. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just did whatever we could do, but we was right there on the block. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the concrete and shit.
Hey, did y'all play this game? Some people call it throw them up, bust them up. Some people call it tackle the man with the ball. I don't know.
Tackle the man with the ball sounds more familiar. It wasn't.
It'd be like in a circle. You throw the ball up. You throw the ball up. The whoever catches it tries to run.
Yeah, you gotta chase him down and tackle him.
Yeah. That was like one of that. That was like one of my favorite games. I used to want that to be an Olympic sport.
We used to play a lot of tag, a lot of different tags, freeze tag, fucking TV tag.
What Chinese, is TV tag?
TV tag, you have to, you know, once you get caught, you know what I'm saying, you gotta stop, you gotta stay there in that spot. But in order to, you know, get unfrozen from that spot, whenever your teammate taps you, you have to yell out a TV show.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't yell out a TV show within 3 seconds, you gotta stay there. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying, we played tag like that. Chinese something tag. You know.
Did y'all play hide and go get?
Nah, we play hide and seek, not know how to go get. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. You never played hide and go get?
Nah. We didn't play that.
Okay. I was a hide and go get champion.
I bet.
I might have made a kid off of hide and go get. I was intentionally getting caught.
Yeah.
I was just hide like
And wait, not even hide behind anything, just standing in the middle of the road, froze up, waiting for somebody to come by.
Then if it would be the
Oh,
wrong
you
girl,
caught Vic? Oh, man.
what we doing? What we doing? All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Country Rap Report. Y'all know what we do and how we do it. We'll give y'all the best in reviews, reactions, country rap hot topics, opinions, new artist interviews. If it's in the genre of country rap, it goes down right here. All right? Okay. Now,
it's a fact.
Tonight, me and my guy Chief, we have what I like to call a double feature. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this. The two songs that we're going to actually review tonight are actually off a project, and the project also will be the project shout out. So we're going to keep it all about these two gentlemen. These two gentlemen don't even know, but they're getting their own show.
Own show, first time. First time ever.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before we get too deep into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure if you don't check us out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, then become part of the replay game. But if you're not part of the livest chat, that's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Then become part of the replay game and make sure you get in the comments area and let us know what you like for us to see, talk about, or comment. Okay? It's just that simple. Also, make sure you check us out on our Facebook page, Country Rap Report. If there's anything you're trying to promote, get to us. That's a great way to do it. My girl, Creek Mirage, always holding that down. And sharing is caring. If you like the content, if you feel like you got somebody who needs to know more about the genre of country rap, share the content with them. It's absolutely free to just hit that share button. Share it. Share it on any social media platform. Share it.
Don't cost a thing. You don't even have to write a caption. You don't have to write nothing. Just share it.
Just share it. Sharing is caring.
Who am I look at?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're gonna call this I-40 East?
I-40 East.
Today is I-40 East Day. Salute to Cody Lane. Salute to Cymple Man. They have a brand new project. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna review the first two videos off this project. First video being, and remember, all the links to the videos that we review are in the description. So don't just believe me and Chief. You can open up a little separate box and follow along, or you can use your mobile device to listen to the song and your computer to listen to us, whatever you choose to do. But hit that link, make sure these artists get their play. Help them run those numbers up. All right?
Absolutely.
First video of the day off this project by Cymple Man and Cody Lane. Cody Lane and Cymple Man is called Outlaw DNA. And this was actually the first video I think they actually put out on this joint. And it was I gotta start by saying my guy Breadwin has to be the hardest working director in the world. because I think they shot this video in Cody's neck of the woods.
They did.
And I think that's farther away from Breadwin than it would be if he was going to Cymple Man.
Yep.
So Breadwin has camera will travel. Yep. And you know what's really dope about Breadwin videos? He makes the most out of something small. He can take a small area and make the most out of something. He'll have one area and turn that thing into 3 different damn scenes.
Yep.
And then he'll put what I call subliminals in the videos that'll be references to something that was in a verse that you might not catch the third time you watch the video. So Breadwin, every video is getting better and better and better and better. If you're an artist out there, you definitely need to get that work by my guy Breadwin DeVille, aka Gotti.
Absolutely.
All right. The name of this joint again is Outlaw DNA. My guy Breadwin shot the video. Now let me tell you what I thought was really, really dope. And Cody Lane, let me know if this is for real or if this is just a visual that Breadwin did that was dope. So when the video first comes on, it's like this guy, he's welcoming you. Come on.
Yeah.
And he walks up to this Pepsi box. Or what I thought was a Pepsi box. And he opens
the Pepsi soda machine.
Yeah, it looks like a Pepsi soda machine, but he opens it and it's a door to what appears to be either what we used to call them like a shot house or man cave or
a back room. A
back room with club. Tables. Yeah. So that's where it's going down. And let me tell you what I also liked about this. So the initial shot is Cody Lane and Cymple Man sitting on this couch. But all the activity is going on behind them. But those guys never skip a beat. It's like, because I'm like, damn, Breadwin is dope. Like Cymple Man and Cody doing that thing, stuff going on in the back, and it's like nobody's interrupting anybody. Nobody flinched. Like it ain't none of that type of action, nothing. Just Cody does his thing, Cymple Man does his thing, the people in the back are doing that thing. I gotta say shout out to my guy, Knuckles. Knuckles is actually in this video. Knuckles is an artist who I definitely look forward to interviewing on the platform. I haven't interviewed Knuckles yet, and he's definitely been rocking for a while. There's also someone who represents who represents Trailer Made, but I cannot think of his name in the video.
Frank Thompson.
Yes.
Our native brother.
Yep, Frank is in the video also. All right, so again, they open the Pepsi drink box into the man cave. Now, the two setups I thought was really, really dope. Cody Lane setup, other than him and Cymple Man being on the couch, Cody, his scene is in what I call a rooster yard, because it's like roosters running everywhere, but it's all these barrels I'm sure they use to feed the roosters. All right. Now, I gotta say, and we said this the first time we reviewed Cody Lane, that I definitely said I would love to hear Cody Lane more in a group atmosphere as he develops. And that's not saying anything negative, but I got actually what I expected, because he brought out things in Cymple Man and Cymple Man brought out things in him. But I think, still sharp and steel. I love the way Cody came in and delivered his verse on this record. It wasn't really double time, but it was kind of a speed rhyme. But everything was on topic. He never ever swayed away from topic. He has a couple lines there where he kind of misses the beat, but he jumps back on the beat so fast you don't even really notice.
But that's he didn't miss it.
That's his style.
That's absolutely his style. So that's why I like him so much, because I like his unorthodox sound that he has when he's rapping.
Very unorthodox.
You might think it's off, but that's just the way there's other artists that rap like that seemed offbeat, then it came back on. Prodigy. I thought Prodigy used to do that, you know what I'm saying? And Havoc from you know what I'm talking about. Goddamn Mobb Deep.
Oh, Prodigy and Havoc. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to do that. You know what I'm saying? He would fall off. It would seem like he's off the beat, but then he comes back on. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just the way he rap. You know what I'm saying? But that's his style. Because if you notice, you listen to other songs, he does the same thing every time.
He actually does it every song I've heard about him. But the first time I heard Cody, I wasn't used to it. Actually, I really like it, and it's one of the most definitive styles in the genre when it comes to being different. No one in country rap is doing this, because he'll be rapping and then he'll just bit it, bit it. I like that. Like
absolutely sounds like himself.
Huh?
So he absolutely sounds like himself.
Is that how his voice really sounds?
No, I'm saying he's unique.
Oh yes.
Nobody else. You can't compare it to anybody. Nobody else sounds like that.
Like my favorite line in his first verse in his bars was, "All these bitches want pictures." He said, "All these bitches want pictures with me." Low key, he say, "All these bitches want." I'm trying to do it like you.
Like he.
I'm trying to I can hear him in my head. All these bitches want pictures with me. Low key want thirst for my children. But he rhymed children and with me. All these bitches want pictures with me. Low key thirst for my children. Here's sound 10.
Somehow, right?
a million times better than mine. But Cody Lane is quickly shooting up my ladder of people I like to hear because his style is so unique.
Yeah.
And I really believe what Cody is rapping about.
Yeah.
His image raps his image matches his bars.
Yeah. He looked like he was on that Frank White shit.
Yeah.
On that what's his name?
Look, man.
Walter White. My bad. I said Frank White.
Cody knows where all the bodies are buried. I believe it. He knows where all the bodies are buried. He ain't playing with you. So, like I said, man, I was very, very glad to see this project. And I was really, really glad to see Outlaw DNA come out. Because, again, I said, I know Cody will grow on me, but I want to hit him in some group atmospheres first. And he came straight out the gate with one of the dopest lyricists in the game, and that's Cymple Man.
Facts. Yep.
And then on Cymple Man's verse, Cymple Man is kind of rhyming in front of the chicken coops. He's in between the chicken coops, but the topic he chose, I thought was really, really dope because he talks about basically that independent come up, the independent struggle, rapping in the small crowd, rapping to the big crowd, having a small crew, but being loyal to each other. Like, if you've ever done this thing, you can relate to almost everything Cymple Man said in this verse. I mean, like,
think about it. Let me toss this in there. Think about this. Like, if you listen to Cymple's verse, he's a master wordsmith. First of all, let's just put that out there. Cymple Man is a master wordsmith, and his topic games, like staying on topic game, is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, the whole verse is about that DNA. That DNA that our time artists, our time rappers had to deal with. You know, he talked about going to be in places where you feel like you're gonna get your head popped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's real shit. You gotta really be in the den with the lions. You know what I mean? You can't just be posting stuff on YouTube and
behind the keyboard,
TikTok and all that behind the keyboard your whole career, which a lot of people are. They can make it that way, and they have. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. But we from a different era. We from a different. Our breed is different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And he stayed on topic. That outlaw DNA. You know what I'm saying? You just had to have a certain pedigree about you to run around these places.
I thought this song was a great intro, a coming out party for these two gentlemen for what next to come on this project. Because I thought, it was what I call a listen to beat. The beat wasn't too fancy, but the beat made you listen to what both artists said. Because lyric, like bar for bar, I can't quote the bars, but I listened to the bars of each one of these gentlemen, and they penned them very, very well to talk about the DNA of what artists have been, or what loyalty is, or what just being true to yourself is. So I thought they both stayed on topic. This is a perfect type beat that didn't overshadow them, but gave us enough, but drew us in to listen to the bars.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And again, man, shout out to Breadwin for making a lot out of something simple. And not saying this was simple, but Breadwin, get in the comments, bro. I need to know, was that door real? Or was that something you did? Because that was fire. That was fire. What you got for me?
Come on, man. You already know what I got. I got the bars. You already know what I got. All right, so this is what we're going to do. All right, so y'all know I just jump right in. That's what I like to do. I just like to get straight to the bars. All right, and I ain't gonna lie, I had to write damn near the whole song down. You know, so first it starts off with Cody Lane rapping. Right, they on the couch, and he starts off rapping. It goes verse, hook, verse, hook. All right, so he goes fast money, fast cars, and fast women. Cody Lane, new to the game, and I'm already winning. Yo, that shit ride though. I just like how his shit flow. It just make you bounce. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. Cody Lane, new to the game, and I'm already winning. Say you want to know the difference between me and all of them, because everything you hear me talk about, I really live. Then he goes, okay. He goes, okay, let's go. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know him personally, so I don't know what he's been through. You know what I'm saying?
He look like he been through some things.
Yeah, he do. He looks stressed out, man. Bro, you look stressed out, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you need some extra sleep. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you look stressed out, bro. But he goes, okay, let's go. I'm about to hit the road. 20,000 for a show. Oh, you ain't know? I'm gonna change up the flow. Turn a housewife to a hoe. I'm about to blow. He was spazzing, bro. Like he literally changed up the flow in that part. That's why he said change up the flow. 20,000 for a show. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but maybe that's something that he's aspiring to get to. You feel me?
Ain't we all?
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. But he rode that shit. That shit was hard. Okay, let's go. Pause. Okay, let's go. I'm about to hit the road. 20,000 for a show. Oh, you ain't know? I might change up the flow. Turn a housewife to a hoe. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. He flipped it. He gonna turn a housewife to a hoe. I'm about to blow. Fuse is lit. It's been a minute. Let's get it. I'm falling off of the flow right now.
Cause his flow is so unique.
Yeah, I'm falling off of the flow because I don't remember how he said it right here, but he says Fuse is lit. So right off, he said that off of the I'm about to blow part. So I'm about to blow. We blow up. Fuse is lit. The fuse is lit. He about to blow. It's been a minute. Let's get it. Backstage signing hella titties. And all these bitches wanting pictures with me, low key thirsty for my children. Like, you're right. I don't know how he made it sound good, but he made it sound good. Like, it didn't rhyme perfectly when he said it, but he made it sound good. I didn't make it sound good. Go watch the video. All right, so then he goes, see, the truth is at the end of the day, fake just can't sustain. Counterfeit some bitches, they don't get a proper grade. So his flow was dope when he was saying that. So there was two other bars he said, two other lines he said ahead of that. But they would just seem like filler lines to me, so I didn't even write those down. But then he goes, then it's the flow on it. You know what I'm saying? How he says to see the truth at the end of the day, fake just can't sustain. Counterfeit some bitches, they don't get a proper grade. Like he goes that shit, and then he goes into the hook. What do you say? Let's call a spade a spade. I'm who they. What the fuck did I just write down here? WIH? The fuck is that? I don't even know what I typed out, bro. WIH. I don't know what that is. He goes, I'm who they. I put my dumb ass. Check this out. I put I'm who they with they can be. Oh, wish. There we go. I'm who they wish they could be. There we go. That's what he said. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm who they wish they could be. Outlaw DNA. Really seen the struggle. Really dove in the game. Look, Vic. You remember that part where he was like, really dove in the game? Like that part was dope. I like that part. Then he goes, aside from God above, I ain't never been afraid. Wake up every day and wish a motherfucker would. Cause I swear on everything that I love, I ain't the one. He said it better than I'm saying it, y'all. Okay. Then he goes, what do you say? Let's call a spade a spade. I'm who they wish they could be. Outlaw DNA. And here comes Cymple. This guy, man. This fucking guy, bro. All right, he goes, went from freestyling and titty bars and pool halls to the big city called. I threw my shit inside a U-Haul. He started off freestyling in titty bars, freestyling in pool halls, other bars, shit like that. Probably out and about in the street somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But when that big city called, when it was time to, get out there and record your music, get out there and actually put your music out there and all that, big city called him. He threw his shit inside the U-Haul, took off. He was ready. He was ready to go. Then he goes, back then, there weren't YouTube views for you to move off. You had to be in spots feel like you about to get your head blew off. That's what I was talking about earlier. And that's a fact. Like I said, you had to be in these places. You feel me?
Especially
like me and
them
Target,
open mics.
Yeah, me and Target, we was killing open mics. We was destroying them shits. And I don't say that to gloat or be like, I just think, oh, we the shit, we was the shit, blah, blah, blah. This is coming from other people, coming from our peers, coming from people that, listen to the music and shit. So, but you really had to be in them spots, man. Fights breaking out, all this shit going on, you know what I mean? But then he goes, if you make the wrong move or wear the wrong colors. We had a small crew though, and we was all brothers. And if you snuck one of us, you getting all of us. He killed that shit. See, I am not a person to jump folks, right? Like if two men, two women, two boys, two girls, they're looking at each other in the face, they square up, and then they go at it. I could let my man's fight, and I could let that slide, even if he lose. You feel me?
Really?
If he wanted that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I a few times have told, nah, 1-on-1, run the 1-on-1. You feel me? So if I am about to fight and I say run the 1-on-1, that's why I expect me and this man to get down 1-on-1. I don't expect nobody to pull no fuck shit from his side. And I don't expect nobody to pull no fuck shit from my side. Even if I'm losing, you know what I'm saying? But now there's a difference. Now, if a motherfucker's on top of you and he's just doing this and you clearly can't defend yourself, I expect one of the homies to come clean his ass up. You understand me? I expect at that point for one of the homies to come clean his ass up. All right? Spill on aisle 9, come through, clean his ass up. Shit. Now that's different. But now if you sneak a motherfucker, now that's different. Because that person wasn't ready.
How about if 1-on-1 you get snuck?
But you're not getting snuck because if it's 1-on-1, you already squared up. So you can't get snucks. Getting snuck is when you don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, man, I ain't gonna do nothing. Gah!
I mean, if something like that happened and you get hit and you just, I don't think that's still reason to, unless it was a real clean, nasty hit and old boy fell back or just hit the ground or something, then then I would, that's another reason why you would have an all-out brawl. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But because that is sneaking somebody right there. So that is that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna fight, look that man, look that woman, look that boy, look that girl in the eye, and be like, yo, put your hands up. You ready? You ready? Put your fucking hands up. And once y'all got your hands up, go to work. You know what I'm saying?
I want to fight. Like, no, man, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Then stop.
You won't fight him?
I'm glad you brought that up. So check this out. So, like I've told you before, I'm not the type of person to start issues. Every altercation that 99%, literally 99% of issues I've been in is because of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So a friend did this happened, somebody disrespected this person somehow, did something to this person, whatever. Then I'm involved. You know what I mean? That's just always how I've been. So literally, graduation happens, high school graduation, right? So we graduate on Saturday. We go to after the graduation, people went home, of course, because it was during the day. It was earlier in the day. But then one of the friends, this is one of the spots I went to out in the fucking bumfuck. You know what I'm saying? And then it just land all over, this big ass piece of land, you know what I'm saying, that we partying on. But there was a huge party, bro. There had to be like 800, 900, 1,000 people, bro. Like, yes, it was the whole, there was Central High School, Springstead High School, some Hernando High School. That's 3 high schools of folks. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, of course, but a lot of motherfuckers knew each other and knew other people and shit. So there was a lot of people there, So I'm there having a good time, chilling with other friends and all that. So one of my homeboys comes and he's like, he had gotten to this altercation earlier, another day, you know what I'm saying, previous day. But the situation had came back up again. So on that night, you know what I'm saying? So they wanted to meet. I was like, bet, I'm riding. So we hop in, you know what I'm saying? It's me, a few other friends, some white homeboys, some Mexican homeboys. We hopped in that bitch, right? Hopped in no Jeep. It was a Jeep. And we headed to the corner, you know what I'm saying, to one of the stores up the road, but it was on the corner, right? And we linked up there with another guy, with another car, right? And then the other group of people, they was there too, right? So we all get there and we hop out the car, right? I didn't even know what I was stepping into. So I got out, I jumped out the back, I got my shirt off, you know what I'm saying? I jumped off the back of the Jeep because we was in the Jeep. My homeboy Bobby Batista had a Jeep. So we was in his Jeep and I hopped out the back. My homeboys pulled up. They was in the truck. My Mexican homeboys pulled up. They was in one of them little S10s, the box Chevy S10s. One of them shits lower than shit. Real Mexicans, man. You know what I'm saying? And they pulled up, and then I jumped out. I had my shirt. I was like, "Yo, who am I fighting? Who I'm fighting?" And then somebody pointed who I'm fighting to the dude or whatever. I was like, "All right, all right." And then we hopped back in, and we went around the corner, and there was this cul-de-sac, right up the around the corner. There's this cul-de-sac, so we all pulled into the cul-de-sac, hopped out. You know what I'm saying? We all walked up. They walked up. Me and him walked to the center. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them situations where it was like, we gonna fight or y'all gonna talk about this situation. So it ended up being a fight, right? So I hit him, right? And he drops down. I swung again and I missed. He dropped down to go and grab me, right? He grabbed me like this around the back of my thighs, and he had his head on the side of me like this, right? So I'm trying to get off him. He got a good grip on me. He tried to lift me. My leg came up and shit, went back down. So I just bent over, picked his ass up like this, and then just dumped him on the side where his head was at, right? And he fell on the side, and he immediately jumped up on all fours. So I just flipped over like this, and now I'm basically hovering over his back, and he's on his back, and he's on all fours. So I just started wailing on his back. Boo, boo. You hear that like do, do, do. So I'm just hitting his ass, do, banging on his back, right? And then he dropped his arm like this to block, and I came around, wah, cracked his ass, right? And then he goes, ooh, he gets hit, he falls back like this. He's like, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. And I got off him. I know it turned out to be a long story, but that's a true story, so I had to explain it. You know what I'm saying? And I got off him. That was it. Fight was over. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of those type to just go crazy and just do reckless shit, kicking people in the face, and I don't do all that shit. You know what I mean? You could kill somebody doing that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around getting a fight, and your ass end up in prison because you couldn't control your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna control me. I'm gonna control my shit. But yeah. So that goes to why you brought that up. So I was like, all right, well, I got something for you.
You do.
Yeah, man. So all right. So was that the end? No? Okay. So then he goes. Now this is back to Cymple. All right. if you make the wrong move or wear the wrong colors. We had a small crew. Though, and we was all brothers. And if you snuck one of us, you getting all of us. We caused ruckus. It was different. It was different then. We fought for it. All y'all busters. Come on, man. He's saying it back then. It was different, bro. You know what I mean? As young men, we had to square up. You know, we had to put hands on people. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all this. People scared to fight, bro. There's too many people scared to fight. You know what I mean? So but the ones that and they claim they this, claim they that, but then they want to go to something. You feel me?
Yeah.
I had a situation recently. I'm trying to fight the man. This man want to talk about he gonna pay somebody else to kill me. Oh, that's boy, man. Handle your own shit. Anyway, then he goes, bunch of keyboard, emo, weak boy, decoys.
I love that part. Keyboard,
fire, emo. Bro. Fire. You know who I relate, I relate that to. You know who I put that tag on. Clown ass boy. Bunch of keyboard, emo, weak boy, decoys. I'd rather have my life destroyed than get a fucking reward I didn't earn or step up and take. All right, hold up. So the flow is so crazy that he did 2 bars with the decoy, destroy, right? Then he did a half bar with the reward. Then he goes into the next set of half bar and 2 bars. I didn't earn or step up and take. Learn lessons from my mistakes. I fuck with a few because the rest of y'all fake. And that's there's a lot of people that's like that. You know what I'm saying? We only fuck with a few. There's too many of y'all just fake, bro. Too many.
It's a lot of CB4s out here.
A lot of CB4, and you had to put me on to what CB4 was. I had no idea what that was, bro.
Still gotta watch.
I looked it up on YouTube. Yeah, I gotta watch it still. That shit look hilarious though.
Hey man, all in all, like I said, I think this is a great introduction to this project. This song made me like, hell yeah, these boys finna go off. And the second offering of the project, or the second video was, and you know what? They spanned so much on this song, bro. I couldn't even write nothing down hardly because I was listening so hard. The second offering was really grimy. And of course, directed by Breadwin.
The one and only.
What I like about Breadwin is like he took the title, Really Grimy, and he said, let's find a grimy atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is Cody Lane's garage back. I don't know what the hell this is, bro. All I know is a bunch of broke down vehicles, a heap
basketball,
a basketball goal on the garage. Ain't no cars in the garage, old furniture in the garage, and a heap of radiators.
Yeah, right.
It's like
somebody collect the radiators, bro.
Like 100 radiators. I'm looking at like, what the hell is going on? Like,
somebody uncle out here collecting radiators, bro. Kind of shit.
I'm like, golly, look at all these radiators. I'm like, man. I'm like, I don't know. Well, they can't be worth no money because they in this pile.
They in the pile.
With grass growing up in between.
Rust.
So it must have been an old radiator shop. I don't know. But the area is really, really grimy.
It's a dope for the song and for the video.
Yes. Cymple Man got the one-piece mechanic suit on. Cody Lane out there, no shirt on. Shirt off.
Body like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, not damn muscle. I'm like, and look, I'm not picking at you, Cody, because I'm like you. Damn muscle.
That damn muscle, bro.
Guess what? Looking like he'll beat your ass.
Yo, hey, he look like he got that grown. He got that grown man strength type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cody Lane looks like
that old man strength.
He looked like if you get stuck under the car, he can lift it up. With no muscle though, he go get off under there. Get off under there, Bubba. I got you.
Low key, he look like the one collecting the radiators.
Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Cody,
hey, Cody, it's all love, brother. It's all love.
If you collect radiators, I got 2 I'm going to send to you. Find out you need a radiator. No, but really, it's actually all love because to me, again, going back to the first song, I believe what Cody Lane spits. And that's how I expect somebody, I believe, to look. Like he don't give a shit.
He look grimy.
Right.
Really grimy.
Right. He looks like there's 2 bodies under these radiators. However move them, your uncle's under there.
Oh shit! Speaking of real quick, this is off topic. Speaking of bodies under radiators, right? So Pop Smoke, rest in peace, Pop Smoke, was taken from us way too early.
Absolutely.
Bro, they found a rapper that was involved with his death, involved with his murder, dead inside of a fucking barrel, bro. Dead, stuffed in a barrel.
I heard about that, but I didn't know he was involved in the Pop Smoke thing.
That's what the article said. They found that man dead, stuffed in a barrel, bro. That's some mafia shit, bro. That's like some.
I heard about that.
Barrel with that's some goddamn, what's his name? Eating people. What's his name? Nah, the other dude. Jeffrey Dahmer's ass had the barrel in his apartment full of acid and stank ass dead body residue and shit boiling and floating around. Nasty as fuck. But yeah, bro, they found that man inside of a barrel.
I seen that. I didn't know he had something to do with the Pop Smoke, but he definitely was an artist. He wasn't a very known artist, but he was an artist, aspiring artist.
Hey, them Crips handled that. Good for his stupid ass.
Hey man, if you have not checked out Really Grimy, the video, or listened to it, you're missing a jewel. I can't say enough about this song. The aggression in the song, it is perfectly named, perfectly filmed. I can't even find a negative in this. You know what the negative in this song was? It went off.
For real.
This is, like me, I like fight music. I like aggressive music. So this song was up my. I was watching and listening and not writing because I just fell in love with the song.
you
so
forgot.
I was like, I'm up like shit. See, my wife like, what are you doing? You ain't gonna write nothing. I'm like, man, in my joint. I like Chief gonna write something. So Chief,
you already know.
You got to give us Cymple Man bar breakdown first.
Absolutely. Well, he went first. Yes. So let's eat. But I want to start off by saying this.
Rest in peace to that beat. I'm sorry.
Cody Lane's, how he started his verse was fire to me, bro. Like, it was dope. G-I-M-E, G-R-I-M-E-Y. In a 12-speed bike. Yo, I like how he came off on that shit. I wrote it down, y'all, so I'll be able to do it. Okay, so let me get to it. We grimy. Okay, so here go the hook. The hook is first. We grimy. Ain't no excuses for our actions doing permanent damage for temporary satisfaction. All right, let's stop right there real quick. Ain't no excuses for our actions. We just did it, bro. There ain't no excuse. We just did it grimy. That's what it is. Doing permanent damage for temporary satisfaction. You grimy as a motherfucker. You doing temporary shit. or you doing permanent shit just to feel good temporarily. You grimy ass. Then he goes, I'm sure they're gonna blame me for the chain reaction, but I'll be in a new location, relaxing. Bitch, we grimy. Ain't no excuses for our actions doing permanent damage for temporary satisfaction. I'm sure they're gonna blame me for the chain reaction, but I'll be in a new location, relaxing. And then here he come, right? Here comes Cymple Man. He goes, for the roughneck backwoods kids, gunpowder in their blood. Hold up, yo. What he does with his whole verse, he not his whole like half of the verse. He likens his style, his what he's doing on the mic to just being to different grimy things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the whole time he's talking about himself. He's talking about his flow. He's talking about how he kills beats. You know what I'm saying? How he's grimy on the beats. He does artist grimy. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did. Look at the Chase Matthews shit. You know what I'm saying? With him and Target. Target was on the hook, but Cymple did the verse, you know what I'm saying? And fire. He told like a story leading into directly talking about Chase Matthews. That shit was hard. But anyway, he goes, for the roughneck backwoods kids, gunpowder in their blood, ain't had no role model at home, so learn to follow thugs. How often is that? You know what I'm saying? No role model. Pops left or in jail or dead. You know what I'm saying? Just the women in the house raising multiple boys and shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that. What them boys gonna do? You know what I mean? The only other males around are their friends and adults that they see on the corner. Right. Adults that they see jeweled up. Adults that they see putting hands on people. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So what's going to happen in a lot of cases? Kids are impressionable. They're going to follow what they do, what's directly in front of them. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time. And then he goes, seen the family line by who swallowed whose drugs. And all the local cops know the make and model of the truck, right? Look at small towns. That's one example. Them cops know every goddamn body. You know what I mean?
They know what you're doing.
There's stuff going they don't know, but there's stuff that they know what's going on. Some stuff they don't know what's going on, but some stuff they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is how shit be. And then it goes, we grimy. And then he goes, this is the part that I'm really talking about. This, that no good, this, that bad. This, that meet me on the front porch with the fucking bag. That's grimy. He's saying this is. So this, what he's doing is this. Exactly, these grimy things. Then he goes, this, that spotlight, 12 gauged in a couple blasts. This, that motherfucker come and show me you could whoop my ass. You got to show me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that like, you know what I mean? That tough guy chit chat. Pay somebody else to do that. I gotta see it, bro. You gotta show me something. Then he goes, this, that hard-headed credit card forging farm. Yo, what? He said, this, that hard-headed credit card forging farm. Handles arm, right? Hold on, let me break this down properly. Okay, so he goes, this, that hard-headed, doing what you want, hard-headed, credit card forging farm. So basically,
hey, credit card.
You know,
you scamming.
Yeah. Scamming and shit with credit cards, exactly. Handles arm, frantic, handles arm, right? Frantic in a Lincoln Continental armed. That's grimy. You know what I mean? You see them old box Lincoln Continentals with the blacked out black ass windows. They got no rims, no hubcaps.
I got a Lincoln Continental.
That's what I'm saying.
I have a Lincoln Continental in the front yard.
And that shit be looking grimy. I'm not saying yours do.
No, mine is
in the street. They should be looking grimy.
I have mine is factory. I kept everything on factory. But it's still, we call it, me and my wife call it the boat. Because when we riding,
it's rock. It just bounce, kind of.
Yeah,
I remember those. I remember those old big box Cadillac DeVille's and shit.
Bro,
I remember this shit.
I had this car when I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? It's all I could afford. And then as I got on my feet, so I have multiple cars, and I make sure they run, but they're all from different phases of my life. So I kept them. Once I was able to get to another level, but that was a reminder of where I was. And I keep them running and still drive them.
You did better than me. Because any car I got,
now I ain't gonna say I was able to do that with
repo.
I ain't gonna say I was able to do that with every vehicle, but I have been able to do that with 4 that represent different aspects of my life. You know what I'm saying? Now there's some that I wish I could have kept, but I couldn't. You know, whether they just, it was too much to get them fixed, but I got 4 cars that I was able to graduate to another car, but still able to keep this one going. And I make sure I drive it like once a week. You come to my town on a Sunday, you'll see me and the wife going to Walmart in the big stinking Lincoln.
The big stinking Lincoln.
Keep it clean.
Though. That's what's up.
Yeah, I keep it washed up.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. All my cars are gone.
Yeah, I got an old PT Cruiser that when PT Cruiser first came out, I had to have it. I thought I was.
What was hard when it first came out?
Huh?
The Plymouth Prowler.
Oh yeah. I never got one, but I like those two.
Prowler was dope, boy. That shit was fire. I remember seeing it in one of them Big Thomas videos, Manny Fresh and Baby and shit. It was in one of their videos.
And with the PT Cruiser, there was really nothing. Only thing you could do to fix up a PT Cruiser was put 10 on the window. You really couldn't put rims on it. It was nothing you really could do.
Yeah.
So, but
you can put 12s on it and keep it clean.
I
can put the 12s on it and keep it clean, though.
But I still got that. Yeah, man. So yeah, I know about that grimy coming up from nothing.
Yeah, hey, I understand. And that's what you're talking about. Imagine that. Just picture that in your head, right? An old Lincoln Continental, black tinted windows. That bitch is probably like silver or burgundy or some shit. Or primered. One panel. The door might be a different color. No hubcaps. No shiny rims. Just a black background that's rusted and shit.
A to B.
And then now picture what could possibly be inside that. I'll tell you what could possibly be inside that. Cymple told us what could possibly be inside that. He said, handles arm, frantic, in a Lincoln Continental arm. Imagine a frantic person about to maybe do something for the first time, and they in that bitch with the thing, looking around, shaking and shit. You don't know what that person about to do. Keep your motherfucking finger off that trigger. I know that. But he ended up shooting the driver in the back. Then he goes, and we got a calm, steady. He said, and we got a calm, steady regiment. This crew is not panicked. They be because this is right here. He's where he switched it up from that grimy intro and halfway through the verse or whatever, that part that he was liking his verse to being grimy, you know what I'm saying, like those things. Then he switches it up and he goes, and we got a calm steady regiment. This crew is not panicked. So he just talked about somebody being frantic in the Lincoln. Now he's talking about this crew though. We ain't panicked. You know what I'm saying? We not panicking over here, partner. And then he goes, stay beyond ready. playing with this money. Stop, damn it. Cause it's the have-nots. Show up to the Christmas dinner half cocked. Mason jar of money as our stash box. You hear what I said? He said, cause it's the have-nots. Basically the black sheep of the family. You feel me? It's the have-nots. Show up to the Christmas dinner half cocked, half drunk. With Mason jar of money as our stash box. So instead of having a stash box in the car or in your house somewhere, you open it up, throw it inside there. Now our stash is in the Mason jar. We walking around with the Mason jar full of money. You feel me? I can imagine a country ass motherfucker, right? In a strip club with a Mason jar full of money, just pulling ones out that bitch. Tossing ones from out the Mason jar.
It's endless because they rolled up so tight.
Then he goes, for real. Then he goes, and no telling where that grimy ass money came from. No telling what happened with that grimy ass money. That shit probably been in somebody's ass crack, under titties, under sweaty, stank titties, just everywhere. Dirty ass money. Then he goes, you said you seen where I've been texting the neighbor's wife while he gone? You a motherfucker liar, bitch. I have not. So basically saying, but it's exaggerated, knowing Cymple Man's ass. He be exaggerating shit. So it's probably exaggerated that bar by saying, nah, I'm not in your wife. I'm not texting your wife. Me? I wouldn't do that. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes back into the hook. You know what I'm saying? We grimy. And then it goes through the hook. Now here come my dog Cody Lane. You already know this is how he starts off.
G-R-I-M-E-Y.
Yes, sir. Grimey. Rim full of keys and a 12-speed bike. Looking for a whip that'll fit just right. Make that motherfucker disappear overnight. Yo, he killed that. Yo, I really liked his flow during that point. Like, he didn't say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
he rolled the flow, that beat.
Exactly. Your flow is everything. You know, even if you're not saying, even if the purpose is not to say bars, your flow got to be right. You know what I'm saying? Or else flow is important, man. Some people have it, some people don't. You know, flow is important, bro. And the thing is with flow is that I think the more successful artists can have different types of flows. They could do this on this beat, that on that beat. They can sing with it, you know what I'm saying, or vocalize rather. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's not just take Paul down to the store and get some chips. Jabba 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 jabba. Jabba 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 jabba. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, just the same repetitive shit the whole song, and then you just do the same flow on everything and everything and everything. Like, who I don't listen to no more?
Cool.
The Baby. I don't listen to the Baby, bro. Like, too
he
much
kind of changed up on his new
shit
song.
is exactly the same.
He got a new song? But it's kind of
for real. I got
like it's real up tempo, kind of like that Lil Uzi Vert song. So it's
I'm
still.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, I didn't really like it though.
I'm gonna have to check it out. But yeah, you know what I mean. So flow for me is a lot of times, sometimes more important than what you're saying. You know, it's just how it's being said. I could listen to other artists speak a different language and still be like, ooh, oh, that's fire. Because I could tell by the flow, if the flow is right, usually whatever you're saying is gonna be decent or dope. You know what I'm saying? If your flow is right. So whatever they saying, if the flow is right, I like it. You feel me? So, but then he goes, duck off a couple days and come back with a bag, hit the casino and afterwards go get a sack. I feel you. Just go get a sack. Actually, when we get done here, you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to get into. That sack. And then he goes, I ain't proud of the bad shit that I lived. He ain't proud of that. He lived it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's telling it to y'all, and it's coming off from an artist standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't proud of that life. He just had to do what he had to do to survive at the time he had to do it. And that's what a lot of us go through. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't go like the illegal route with it, but it's still the same. It's still struggle regardless. It's still, you might have to steal food to eat. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You might have I've had to do that. You know what I mean? I didn't steal from Tom, Dick, and Harry. I did, but not food. You know what I'm saying? Food, we would just go to goddamn we had it was called it changed twice. It's the old the Winn-Dixie that right now is Sweet Bay. It was Sweet Bay and it was something else before Sweet Bay, bro. I forgot what it was. But there's no cameras in the store. Or there's only cameras in the front. Man, look, we had that diaper bag, bro. We used to throw T-bones in that bitch, salmons, chicken. Like we used to cover that bitch with an empty diaper bag, bro. We didn't have no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was either that or we gonna be hurting down low. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be hurting in the gut area. You know what I mean? So we had kids and shit. It's me and my wife, bro. We went and stole a toilet. We stole a toilet.
A whole toilet?
A whole toilet bowl, bro. So my son, bro, my oldest son, when he was like 2 years old or something, he got a toy. He got multiple toys stuck in the toilet. He used to put all type of shit in the fucking toilet bowl. And we would get stuff out, but this one, whatever he put in there, we still don't know to this day because we could not get it out, bro, for nothing. So we unbolted the toilet. And at the time, I worked for an appliance company, and I used to deliver appliances and install them. And we were working in an area that it was a new developed area, so the houses were being built. Most of the house was already built, but they weren't furnished, no appliances and shit like that, right? So we would have to fill those with appliances and all that. So we didn't have a toilet bowl, right? The toilets are expensive. You know what I'm saying? Toilet bowls are expensive. We didn't have the money for a toilet bowl, bro. So I did what I could come up with. I have an idea. I deliver the houses every day, all day that nobody lives in. The whole block is empty. There's just no one lives there at all. It's just houses being built. Bro, we went to that motherfucker, kids in car seats in the back seat, me and driving, my wife in the passenger seat. Actually, I think it was flip. Yeah, she was driving, I was in the passenger seat. So we get there, we pull around to the back, hop out, I grab my flathead, go up underneath the door, underneath the back sliding door, and you push it. And you push down and it lifts the door up and it unlatches the door because it lifts up off of the little hole that it goes into to lock. And then you can slide it back. Did that shit, pop, went up in that bitch with my wrench, unbolted that goddamn toilet, unbolted the toilet, screwed the, took the hose off and shit. And me and my wife carried that bitch to the fucking back to the trunk because we had a big trunk. We had a Toyota Avalon, so the trunk was big. And so we put that bitch in the back of the trunk. It was an older Avalon, y'all. So, we didn't have money, you know what I mean? So we put that shit in the back of the truck, in the trunk, rather, closed that door back, took the fuck off. We had ourselves a goddamn toilet, though. Oh, we took it to the dump.
Okay. So did you come to work next day like, damn, somebody got the toilet?
Nah. These were in houses that we already put appliances in. you know, so nobody was going back into that house until it was time to sell or whoever had to come check it out or whatever the case is. And when I wish I was a fucking fly on the wall. That would have been some shit to see somebody's reaction coming that bitch in the toilet going. Yeah, bro. We had to do some shit to survive, man, to get through hard times. You know what I'm saying? But then he goes, he ain't proud of that life, right? I ain't proud of that bad shit that I lived. But it's part of the story I feel I should document. He lived and document, Ron knows. Clean up a bit, but was still a dirty son bitch. Type to do anything just to hit a lick. That's grimy. When you willing to do anything to hit a lick, bro, that's grimy. That's grimy. And I ain't glorifying shit. Just keeping it 100. And the folks who can't relate, they just don't know the struggle. Like, he was riding that shit. He was riding that beat. Then he goes, how do you do anything just to make it come up? Maybe they maybe they should just listen up and learn something. So he said it in a way where it sounded better. It rhymed and it flowed off better, shit like that. And then it goes back into the hook. Bro, I like Cody Lane's flow, bro. I do. It's unorthodox. You can't pinpoint what he's gonna do next.
Now, there's also a third video has been released. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. It's called One Day. They actually shot by Breadwin. They shot this video in a church, and I thought it was funny because they have a minister up there, like Cody Robin, and I'm like, he's cursing. I'm like, did the preacher that y'all cursing the church?
It was probably somebody else that they knew.
Yeah.
That was acting as the preacher. Probably nobody was probably there. You know what I'm saying?
But they
was probably
like video
one
too.
person that let him in.
Bar wise in that video.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, when y'all get a chance.
I haven't even seen it. I've seen the beginning of it, but I didn't watch the rest.
And they have a fourth video about to drop. I seen it on Cody's Instagram. That. I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I saw that.
If y'all get an opportunity, make sure y'all check out Grimy, really grimy. Check out Outlaw DNA. Check out One Day. But if nothing else, check out the entire project. What is it? I-East 40?
I-40 East.
I-40 East.
I-40
check
East.
it out. It's also the spotlight.
That new video that they got coming out, it says coming soon, first of all, so it doesn't have a date yet. But it's called Eat. So Cymple Man, Cody Lane, and Breadwin DeVille.
Stepping out from behind the camera.
I just want to make sure y'all folks don't sleep on Breadwin DeVille, man. Don't do it to yourself. He ain't just behind the camera.
We might have to do an I-40 East Part 2. And review both of those.
Okay, and then review both of them. Okay, I like that. I'm with it. I'm with it.
As a whole, though, y'all make sure y'all check out the project. It's on all streaming platforms. Matter of fact, it's only, I think it's on, let me double check because I don't want to give y'all no wrong information. It is,
sure.
It is only 7 songs. It's only 6 songs. And they'll have videos to 4 of those songs.
4 of them.
Yep.
They might as well knock out the other 2.
Yeah,
unless they already did.
They have a song called I've Done with Hitman and a song called Pressure. So those will be the only 2 that don't have videos. The project just dropped. It's right at a month old. It dropped on July the 9th. Y'all make sure y'all check out the EP, I-40 East, Cymple Man, Cody Lane. You will not be disappointed. Also, make sure to keep up with those guys on social media. You can keep up with Cymple Man at Cymple Man. And that's CYMPLE_MAN. And Cody Lane is CodyLane.music. CODYLANE.music. Make sure you follow both those guys. Man, Cody Lane, you really, really stepped it up, sir. You really, really, and that's not saying that you were bad, but you really, really impressed me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I seen y'all done a project together, I know Cymple Man's a beast. And I was just like, man, I hope Cody holds his own. And you most definitely held your own, but stayed true to you. Like you weren't trying to do Cymple Man, you did Cody. And that made you shine even more because you stayed true to you.
Absolutely.
I-40 East. I-40 East. Please check it out. Have you checked out the whole project?
I agree. With that, I haven't listened to those. I listened to the ones that they dropped already. I did not listen to those other two songs. Or other three, because I haven't heard Eat either.
One with Hitman is dope.
Is Eat on there?
Eat is on there, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the only
so yeah, I'm gonna listen to it tonight while I'm blowing one.
The only features they had was Breadwin on Eat and Hitman on I've Done. Other than that, it's just Cody and Cymple Man, which I think is cool because it's only 6 songs. So don't clutter it with other people when you're doing a collab project anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what I liked about it too? They dropped a video on each of their YouTubes, on each of their platforms. So the first one that came out, Outlaw DNA, that was on Cody Lane shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when Really Grimy came out, that was on Cymple Man shit. I think this next one, the one that they just recorded in the church we was talking about, I think that one's gonna drop on Cody Lane's page. Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, it's on Cody's. Yeah. Now you know what I think was also dope? And we'll see about Eat, right? So Really Grimy, Cymple Man rhymed first. It's on Cymple Man's page. Other two, Cody rhymed first on his page. And I think Cymple Man rhymes first on Eat. So
okay. So that's probably gonna be dropped on his.
That's all I got for him, Chief. Today is I-40 East Day.
I got.
What can they find?
I-40 East Day, August 8th. You can find me on Facebook at Kashif McCormick, my name. On Instagram, you can find me at TrailerMade_Chief. That's TRAYLORMADE_Chief. And I still haven't changed it yet, but on YouTube, you can find me as Chief_ TrailerMade Records. Where can they find you at? Big Vic.
Victor Vic XL Walker or Riding Dirty Radio on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Country Rap Report Instagram page. If you are a contributor to the genre of country rap, make sure y'all inbox us. That way you can be on the Country Rap Report birthday list. The only country rap birthday list, and it covers artists. If you are a content creator, producer for the genre, if you're contributing to the genre, get on the birthday list. We're gonna make you
all right. Absolutely. Hey, I got one coming up in a month and a half. You feel
When's
me?
your birthday, Chief? I don't think I got you on the list.
I'm just saying. Oh, nah.
When's your birthday?
October 4th.
I gotta make sure I got you on the list. And y'all make sure y'all follow Katita and Creek and Mariah. Salute to them. Definitely holding it down doing that thing. And I gotta say salute to my guy Dirty. Thank you, Dirty, for the piece. For real, thank you, my guy. Thank you. Much appreciated. And my guy Hard Target is dropping a song every 10 days, man.
Every 10.
Every 10 days.
It's been like, what, like 60 days by now? He dropped like 5-6 songs. That's crazy. 2 months already.
I can't wait for me and you to talk again because he dropped a video to my favorite song.
Take Away or Take
Back. Oh my God.
Take Back.
That is my write-in for Song of the Year.
Damn.
I love that song, bro.
I gotta go listen to it again. Then I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to it again.
So salute to Hard Target, man. Salute to everybody out there.
Target, I love Target, man. Target's my brother from way back, bro. But if we talk a song of the year, Pioneer's up there, bro. I absolutely love that song. Like I do. I really do. I really fucking do. You know what I'm
Dope song.
saying? So it is. It is. It is.
It's a lot of dope songs. So, Country Rap Report Awards is coming really, really soon. Y'all make sure y'all look out for when nominations open, and then just follow as nominations come, and then the votes and so on and so on. So it's coming really, really soon. Don't have a set date, but it is coming. Keep watching all the social media platforms. All right, that's all I got, Chief.
All right. I ain't got nothing, bro. I'm it.
Oh, I gotta ask you this.
Made.
Someone asked me this. Did you see combat when you was in the military?
It depends on how you define combat. So I was around a mortar attack in very close proximity. Walls, HESCO barriers really saved us. HESCO barriers. It was that close. It was like literally right behind the HESCO barriers, and we were right there on the other side of the HESCO barriers, and we were outside at the time it happened and all that shit. But so mortar attack and a rocket attack that happened probably about 50 yards away from me. You know what I'm saying? 50, 60 yards away. You know what I'm saying? I watched that bitch fall out the sky. Literally, I heard a whistling sound. I looked up. It was cloudy that night. I looked up, and all of a sudden, right out the clouds, fucking rocket just dropping out the sky, bro. Your boy was shook, bro. Your boy was shook. We hit the ground. That shit was crazy, bro. But no, not no direct, you know, I have to shoot at you, my life's on the line type shit. Nah, that wasn't me.
All right, good people. Till next time. Remember, time is something you can't get back. And remember, if you spent any time with us, for that, I humbly appreciate you. That's it for me.
Absolutely.
Ladies and boys, girls.
I appreciate y'all.
All right, we are the Country Rap Report. Salute again, Creek and Mariah. Salute Katita. And we gone.